This film will, without a doubt, wow you. The SEC and Ripple have reached an agreement, which is the most encouraging development thus far. XRP has been steadily increasing in value for a significant pump in the years since an event of this kind occurred. The price of Ripple's XRP coin, according to experts, might soon skyrocket. Earn 10 grand. This video is worth seeing because it is quite cool. All right, I'll cut to the chase. I'm vatabana. It would appear that the Ripple Labs VSEC litigation has concluded permanently. There was a great deal of market uncertainty during its nearly 4-year duration. The crypto community took notice of the news immediately. So be it. Oscar, folks thought it was funny. As Ramos put it, XRP is about to blow up. A settlement letter from the SEC to Ripple is sent while Jack the Ripper tweets, "It's over, people." Those who have been keeping up with the latest developments in a prominent cryptocurrency court case have. The chain reaction began when the SEC and Ripple wrote to Southern District of New York Judge Annalisa Torres. The author of the letter requests that the court authorize the payment of the $125 million civil penalty and eliminate the prohibition on Ripple. According to the announcement, 50 million cents would Ripple stands to lose $75 million, 0 cents, if the court rules in favor of the SEC. The United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit will be asked by both parties to remand the case. This is an opportunity for Judge Torres to formally accept the settlement. The significance of this accord goes well beyond its numerical value to many individuals who are keeping tabs on the case. Felon noted that SEC has filed the settlement agreement letter, but it was crypto defense lawyer Fred Rispol who noticed something small but important about the agreement. People were interested in this. The absence of Jorge Tenero, the SEC's chief litigation counsel and a pivotal figure in the case, was noticeable. In his writing, Rispoli asked, "What's so great about that?" With relation to what? Tenero's completely absent from the accompanying settlement agreement. He admits that maintaining a comfortable temperature in the IT room has been challenging. No, you can't ignore it. The XRP community understood the joke. The departure of Tenero is perceived as an indication that the SEC is shifting its objectives and potentially growing weary of the case did not provide the agency with the desired regulatory precedent. Claiming that Ripple was using its XRP coin to offer unregistered securities, the lawsuit was filed in December 2020. For a long time, many institutional investors removed XRP from major U.S. platforms out of concern that it was harmful, which caused a tremor in the crypto market. Nonetheless, Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, persisted. Undoubtedly, Garlinghouse has long held the view that the SEC's enforcement-based regulatory approach is defective. Clear regulations governing digital assets are something he has also pledged to work on. The efforts of Ripple were fruitful in many respects. Not only did the firm survive the hurricane, but it also grew its international presence and deepened its collaboration. Implications for the court's decision to vacate the order and permit the installment plan to proceed without modification. Once again, Ripple can do business in the U.S. after years of legal difficulty. Listing XRP on major exchanges would also attract many new investors, particularly institutions who were hesitant to engage in the cryptocurrency before due to concerns about its volatility and security. Who or what is causing this to occur? A growing number of individuals are opposed to the SEC's stringent stance on digital asset regulation, which some worry may serve as a model for future U.S. policy enforcement. The majority of people will view the agency's decision to pay a portion of the fine and relinquish the majority of the funds as a setback for regulators aiming for complete control over cryptocurrency This is as far as XRP holders and Ripple supporters are concerned, this is the final case. Their argument is vindicated. The years of disappointment, delistings, and uncertainty seem to have been worthwhile in the end. There has been a marked decline in the likelihood of Ripple lawsuits recently. A now famous tweet sums it up. It's over. Saying that XRP is going to explode may sound like idle speculation, but it's already happening. That may be so. This isn't just lip service. Prominent individuals, experts, and even attorneys are raising red flags since the crypto sector is exploding at the moment. They believe XRP is going to undergo a major transformation. In fact, some have even compared it to the beginning of a worldwide seismic event. I tell you what, you're not prepared. XRP has the potential to cause market-shaking news and massive price spikes. It would certainly enrich many people, according to one tweeter. As a result, confidence in XRP is growing, and the cryptocurrency may soon experience a meteoric rise in value. However, according to CryptoSensei, XRP, one more thing that will grow in value is units, which can be made from gold. As a concept, XRP is more than a stopgap currency. It will become the backbone of the global financial system of the future. Beyond merely being a toy, XRP has the potential to become a significant sensei if it is utilized to trade tokenized real-world goods like gold. Asserts that XRP will tokenize gold, elevating it to a status higher in the financial system than physical gold. Even hesitant purchasers are starting to perceive the broader picture. For example, XRP looks bullish, which is a simple but powerful signal from Jack the Rippler, continues to provide fuel. In a market where revenue is determined by speed up, the widespread distribution of tweets with the subject line XRP to 3000 by Lord XRP gives the impression that anything is feasible. Am I dreaming? Perhaps. But with practical applications, the market for meme-based tokens like Dogecoin has seen increases of